I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Williams. Only a couple for him there on the game's first. Play and it's second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. First carry for Spencer Ware. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he went. Nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. On the return, Jackson. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Shotgun now for Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Working from the gun. Wentz. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Well, this is caught by Williams. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. The quick slant caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Boston Scott, his first carry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will go down. sack back at the 46. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Watch the shit. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Mahomes now to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Jackson. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Win 5-3, win 5-3.
On play action, it's Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking? Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack by Terrell Suggs. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing his Wentz. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Sunday. Whip. Watch the whip. Out. Bravo.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. It's caught inside the 25. That one goes for 36 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Go. 180. Right there. 56. Hey, pick your game up.
Now Scott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Play action. Now Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 16-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. That's going to set him back 5 yards. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing on second down, Mahomes. He's going to look deep down it's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins. 72 yards, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
They'll run on first down. It's Scott, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Wentz. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he is going to be wrapped up and slung to the turf. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. And he was plus 5 seconds there with a football. Is there a time that a quarterback has to get rid of it?
Somewhere generally around 3 seconds. So just like we're playing in our turkey bowl, right, in our backyards, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, that ball better be gone, because anything past that, that's usually the end result.
Pilot, 64, weak. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go. 180. Here we go, dude. Here I come. 36, 30. Ramp.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And an alley to run. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
53. Sunday. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check. 61, matchbox lights.
On first down, Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Watch out. Check 37.
Here's Wentz to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. A final shot before half for Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go again with Scott. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now 3rd and 9.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Wentz now to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. To throw is Wentz. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
43! 43! Y'all playing the wrong football. Topper!
Now Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Mahomes going to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
On 1st down, Scott. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Waiting! No. Protein spill! Check 99! Check 99! Here, shift! I got it! That's me! Mike 56! Mike 56!
On 3rd down, Scott. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Terrell Suggs able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
53, check 53. I know he ain't got it.
On 3rd down. It's Scott, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. On the carry, this is Scott trying to run inside, but nothing there. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Mike, 53, Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Watch safety 3.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Brandon Graham getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Here's Jackson to return. Fighting down past the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. They'll run on first down. It's Scott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball. Getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Sunday. Here we go.
On first down, Scott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
It's brought in by Jeffrey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
I know I'm here. Say this before your photo real. I know I'm real. I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead trying. This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze on, I can't lose, ready, rest or up there. Do what you can to do, make your next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just flow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry cold as chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. skills. Yeah.
I do this for the family, I might just spell my wheels. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving that shoulder shield. My doing that cold as steel. Story treacherous, I effortlessly show skills. Yeah, let's go. At first I'm the edge like I don't know no feel. See that pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all keep it flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all peak flow. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket?
There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Pick up your fist. That's what I'm talking about. Pick up your fist, man. That's what I'm talking about.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Nah, I said it. Nah, you know, I gotta send an invite to us to be in the headset. The only way we be in the headset connected is when we in the actual game.
It's a young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's a young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle.
I got my headsets plugged in now.
Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any.
Yeah, I got my headsets plugged in now.
Yeah, give me that work and I can sell it.
Huh?
I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now.
You gonna have to get out the phone. You gonna have to get out the phone because you got an echo. Oh, okay.
I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense.
Uh-oh, you damn stinking ass cowboy. Gonna run their ass to the fucking ground. I hate them fuckers,
man. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 20/20 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition, and all that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show, this so perennial. Do this for my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just had to
Who got 99?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago,
I wonder what you got to run in order for them tricks to get a 99.
Both teams made their way out
What
of the tunnel.
what's line got a 97?
They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
What happened? You call no timeout. You call timeout. Man, that's a beautiful thing right there, man. That nigga ain't got to use no timeout just to do no substitution. You got to, on your first substitution, you got a certain amount of pauses. I fuck with that. What you think? What you think about that? What about that ass whooping? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Don't get off the mic. I'm just playing. I apologize. I won't. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna say nothing. No, bro, you ain't gotta get out the mic though. Don't be that way, man. No, listen. Whatever song you listen to, I'll rap that motherfucker to you, bro. Why we play the game? No, man. No, you don't have to. You want to though. Got you, bro. What you trying to run on me, bro? What kind of offense you trying to run on me?
Right here. I'm coming after you.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run by 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches.
Bro, do you know I got a dance to go with that, John, bro? I think you'll like that motherfucker.
Not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Bro, for real, bro, listen, bro. It's a dance, bro, that can reach the world, bro. You will like that jump, bro. If you ever beat me in Madden, you will probably like doing that jump, but not today. Bring your ass here, nigga. Bring your motherfucking ass here, Keith. Where the hell you think you is? I'm coming to get your ass. You better not throw that motherfucker. You better not.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott.
Give me that motherfucker. Damn it. Damn Cowboys gonna kiss my ass. You can shoot the motherfucker, you understand me? But I bet not crap.
Their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
man.
Bro, excuse me in my manners, bro. Sometimes I can get out of hand. I apologize for that. Ooh, that boy shot that gap like a G.
Confidence in the defense.
You slow down. Dirty jump.
What's going on here?
You know what I'm saying? You shot that jump good.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Shot the shit out there, man.
Wentz going to throw. But a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant.
Man, I love that damn song, but sometimes, bro, I really do wish I could go back to the 80s. I don't know if I sound crazy, but it's like the 80s was just so comfortable and so easy.
And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Damn. I should have went back inside. Fuck. Boom. Inside.
Down, a loss of 4.
Fuck.
It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
I'll take that. Because he's blitzing, so. Let's go for me. However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me?
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
However do you need me? However do you want me?
Wentz to throw for it on 4th.
I knew I fucked up that one.
Going to be incomplete.
I put the ball in the wrong place.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Boom. I should have hit it right there in between it. I should have dropped it low. She got some good fucking covering linebackers with them bitches, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Stop now, keep on moving. Keep on moving, stop now, keep on moving. Keep on moving, stop now. There you go, give it to him. Yes, sir.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
What did the fade right on me?
Play here for Dallas. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Shoves him aside.
Yep,
gets
maybe
us
so.
Inside the 10 to the 9.
Maybe so. Get your ass in there. Keep on moving. I take this nigga don't like my music.
Last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Boy, this nigga trying to get in his zone.
After 1 on EA Sports.
Keep on moving, stop ball. Keep on moving. Keep on moving.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Nope. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. Now Elliott. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
We grown men, man. This ain't no pee-wee. This is grown men. Kick that 3, man. Come on, man. Kick that 3 so we can get this shit going, man. These grown men over on this side of the ball, man.
What are we going to see on 4th?
We ain't going to play this. We're not going to play with y'all. We grown.
Football or what? Oh, yeah. This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type
grown, man.
Where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. It could cost you a game or win you one.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily
I could have been gone, you know that?
I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Looking to throw on second down. Wentz, and he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That was a fucking touchdown.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, it's Wentz. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on second down. Wentz, it's caught by Jackson. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play.
Y'all gonna do me like that? That was a touchdown.
Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball.
Man, y'all still ain't gonna be able to help this man get this win.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And
I don't care what the computer do. They're not gonna help you get this
22-yard line.
Do what I want. I'm gonna do what I want to do to you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Scott.
Damn, it's the second time I did that.
But he takes it up to the 40. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
Get up off of it.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
6 man.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And an alley to run. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Let me in this motherfucker. I want to get in. I want to come in the house. It's cold outside. Let me in the house.
They come up in an offset eye. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try.
I ain't gonna keep knocking at this door. You gonna let me in this house? I'm gonna kick that motherfucker in. I'm getting in there to give me some warmth.
2 yards out.
It's cold out here.
They are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something.
Ran Jake off again.
before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
What's going on?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
It's second down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd and 9, Wentz, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The sack by Robert Quinn. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A first down carry by Elliott. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath, the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Scott, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Scott, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage would be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down. It's Scott, and he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Antoine Woods and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On first down, Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cooper was the intended target.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5.